Okay. We still a vacuum in here? Beautiful. Very nice. Since there's a bit of downtime, you ask a noob question. Why do we need a vacuum in that room? Replay B, when you're working with extreme temperatures in this game, whether it's extreme cold or extreme heat, things like if water touches something, or like, see this ice? If I happen to let ice be in this room, in this really hot room, and it melts and turns to steam, then you get all sorts of gases that you don't want. So it has to do with controlling temperatures of things, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. It has to do with controlling. You basically want to control your environment in a lot of the builds you do in this game. Because if you don't, things will happen that you don't want to. Like, in my previous colony, normally the oil biome is really hot. This map is an exception because it's a Rime asteroid that's full of ice, but normally your oil biome's really hot. My previous colony, I let water get in there. Steam happened and caused all sorts of issues. Getting a bunch of steam in there caused all sorts of issues that I had to deal with, so. Alright, I actually kind of want to dig out all this really hot obsidian. I think I want to dig out. Should I maybe dig out all of the obsidian and abyssalite? Maybe not all of it, but let's just make a square block of insulated tiles around here. We go something like this, and we'll make a tank for a tank to hold all of our magma. So, like, another thing is what we want from these volcanoes is the actual magma, because that magma is a liquid that flows, and we are going to use the heat from that in very controlled ways to do very specific things. Specifically, in this case, we are going to be using the heat from the magma to we're going to use the heat from the magma to heat a system that's going to boil crude oil into petroleum, because petroleum is a really good power producing and useful liquid. And so we're going to use this magma in a very controlled way to do that. And if there's air in here, the magma will exchange temperature with the air and turn into igneous rock, which then doesn't flow where we want it to go. So basically, we're creating kind of an automated system to do some very specific things, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, now I want to pick this stuff. Let me do this. If I do it this way, I think this will just push the items out. I don't even have to worry about picking them up, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, using... Oh, see, like right there, that you see that's water all just melted and then turned to snow. It's like changing states on you. And if that happened to have touched hot stuff in here, it would have turned to steam, and this entire room would become a steam-filled room instead of a vacuum. That steam would touch this magma. The steam would probably cool down the magma into a point where it'll turn back into igneous rock, which is what we don't want. We want to use the magma, as I said, so... Yeah. Now we should be good to mine all this out.
Thank you for the follow.
Juan Voodoo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So currently what I'm doing is I'm being very careful to build in a manner so that we conserve our vacuum in here while creating an insulated shell around this thing. And I'm almost thinking, for those who are more experienced in this game than I am, would it be a good idea to make a double shell around this? Should I make a double layer of insulated tiles? With how cold this biome is, I think I might not need that, but I think I will just to be safe. Probably best to be safe. Okay, good. So that's all good. Now I should be good to build in here. Deconstruct all this and turn it into a ladder. Let's do a double shell. Mainly I want the double shell to be on the bottom so that where the lava's sitting on, it doesn't like overheat it and melt it or anything like that. And another thing that I'm doing that you might not even be noticing is that everything in here we're building out of obsidian, because obsidian can handle the heat from lava, I believe. Okay, this is going pretty well. I haven't screwed it up yet, so I'm going to save it. Save scum it a bit here. New printable. Joyous seed. Check out my peoples here. May. Lyra. Digging upgrade. Marie. Marie, I think I wanted you to be a builder. Is that right? Priorities. Marie. Builder. Yes, I'm going to give you building before I give you digging. Give you builder there. Okay. Let me do this. This is going to be easier to reach if I do this. Okay, so in order to reach all this stuff, I should be able to reach this from above and not cause any issues, I believe. So if I do this, do it slowly, kind of work. Again, we're going to do this very methodically, kind of like our satisfactory thing. We want to be slow and methodical so I don't screw up anything here. Yeah, we should be good to just kind of go across here. Especially after you build this one, we'll do that. $219,000 calories, beautiful. Looking good there. And we'll probably do the floor. Yeah, that should be plenty. That should be plenty of storage space. So we'll build the floor across here like this. Unreachable dig. Okay. I still got vacuum. That should be good. Oil is 19 degrees Celsius. So the oil actually has heated up some. Deconstruct this. Is there hot stuff that's sitting on the ground next to it? Steel at 20 degrees Celsius. Probably there's that steel that heated it up, so that should be fine though. Let me actually sweep that steel up too. It's not getting hotter and hotter in there. Just pick up all the stuff that's sitting here. Sweep all the things. There. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna do the diagonal digging to make sure we keep things from leaking in here. This is gonna be interesting. How am I gonna do this without this leaking in? I think I might actually need to dig underneath here and make a shell along the bottom to do that. No, actually, if I do it in the right order, I can do it. I can do diagonal building to make that work. I think I would be good to do this all the way down. As long as I'm careful here and continue to save scum. This should work. All right. Well, we're getting stuff done quicker now. We finally are getting have more duplicants to do their jobs. They took our jobs. They're doing their jobs. You do your job. Do your jobs. Do your jobs. All right. So this guy's next act erupts in about 5 days. About 5 days. All right. We're going to start. Now that we've done this, we should be able to get this shell built by the time these things start erupting. And we'll have volcanic. Well, I was going to say volcanic magma. We'll have magma. Which is awesome. Which is what we need to set up our petroleum boiler, which I'll probably set up my petroleum boiler over in this area here. Maybe kind of right next to... I think I want it to be below it, so I'll have to figure that. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out next. We'll figure that out in a bit. After we get all the shell built up. Alright, so some of this will be unreachable. So if I do this, this, that should all be reachable. Cancel. Cancel. I want to make sure this shell is built before I do anything that would breach our vacuum here. It's interesting when you're like right on the border of biomes, because like the vacuum, like gases are all different colors, but biomes have kind of different color schemes. So the background of this makes it look like this hydrogen, is this chlorine? But it's vacuum. It's just the background of the biome looks a different color. 18C, huh? Crude oil's actually cooled down a little bit now. Ooh, these tiles are a little warm. Ah, you know what? It's touching this. I should do this. There, make so the insulated tiles are not actually touching anything. I should do the same thing here. Have a true separation so that the insulated tiles aren't touching anything. I did have a little bit of an issue with that in our previous game with insulated tiles touching things and slowly, even though they don't heat up quickly, insulated tiles, they do, if they're not perfect insulation, they will heat up a little, they'll heat up slowly. Over thousands of cycles, that can actually be significant and become an issue. Okay. Hey, look at that. Zero stress. I love it. Keeping this vacuum. While heat does not transfer through a vacuum, since there is nothing for it to transfer through, black body radiation still travels through it, so hot objects under a vacuum can still transmit their heat to the walls of their containment. IRL, that is. Oni probably doesn't model that. Well, I'm not so sure about that, actually. Oh, God. No, you're scalding because you walked in that. All right, I can't do anything for you there. This abyssalite is 1,000 degrees. This insulator is 45. Okay, you're probably right. I think Oni probably doesn't model that. I think you are probably right about that. What for the vacuum? You probably weren't here when I just explained it, but it's to stop temperature changes for different materials when you're working with volcanoes. We want magma to stay as magma. That's why. I'm also going to have to set up a similar vacuum for another build that we're going to be doing. After we get this all set up and we have the magma flowing, we're going to be working on a petroleum boiler. And if you have gases in there, it causes heat exchange and other things that you don't want to happen. Okay. There. I should be able to complete the rest of this with diagonal building, I believe. Also, no vacuum is perfect. Even the vacuum of space is not perfect. Okay, that should be good. Magma is used for, it can be used for many things. You use it for, are you stuck? You are stuck, aren't you? Yeah. Phosphorus, huh? Oh god, this phosphorus is now draining down here. Use it for many things. In this case, I'm planning on creating a petroleum boiler out of it, where we pipe in crude oil in a heat exchanger system that will allow us to boil our petroleum and turn it into petroleum. Turn crude oil into petroleum. You can also use it. The other thing I want to use it for is you can eventually use it for a volcanic powered steam turbine system that turns water into steam using the heat from the magma, and you in turn turn that steam into power using steam generators. You're stuck. There we go. Okay, and if I dig out that, I should be able to hit that one. Okay. Clean up that phosphorus there. What is phosphorus? That's like plastic that liquefies or something. What is the temperature here? What's this? What is turning into phosphorus here? Oh, I have phosphorus liquid. See, you see what's happening with this really hot phosphorus here now? This is kind of what happened with my oil biome with water and steam. All right, I think I should just block this area off. It's really hot here, so I think if I just block this area off, hopefully there's no really material I just have to have over here. Phosphorite. Oh, okay. Was there phosphorite there? Okay. So what this phosphorus is doing is kind of what was happening in my oil biome in my previous run that was ruined so many things. There was a steam everywhere, and it was constantly changing from a liquid to solid, and it was giving me a bunch of issues. So, causing me a bunch of issues. Interesting here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to deconstruct that and do that one. I need to do this. I want to be very careful here. I need to build the bottom layer diagonally. That way this phosphorus gas... I thought this was hydrogen earlier. Holy crap. Doesn't leak in here. Okay, good. I can do this. Dig out this. Tell it to do that. So I guess all the phosphorus that spawned in this biome got super hot and turned to gas. Make sure I'm doing this all right. Okay. Still vacuum, saving. I'm save scumming a lot because you don't want to mess this vacuum up. Phosphorus is the stuff you need for a resort, right? Yeah. I'm just not used to seeing it in gaseous form because I'm not used to seeing it at over 400 degrees Celsius. Unreachable dig. Why is that unreachable? You can go across. Oh, because until that's built, it's unreachable. Okay. Sounds very cool. Heat-based systems. Yeah, there's a lot of cool, complicated builds you can do in this game for sure. And a lot of the coolest ones involve extreme temperature changes. Like late game, one of the things you have... There you go. There was bleached stone there or something. Alright. Quit the desktop. Thank God I just saved. Bleached stone just immediately off-gassed and screwed up my entire vacuum that we had set up there. Where was that? How do I avoid this? I think I have to dig so that the bleach stone falls out. Rime, this one. Yeah. What the fuck, me? Zoli, ruining everything. All right. So apparently there was bleach stone there. it immediately off-gassed as soon as we dug it out or something. Let me see. Yep, that's bleach stone right there. All right, so what I need to do is I need to actually have that fall down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh gosh, how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to have to do this from underneath. How am I going to do this? I would destroy that if I could. Yeah, it's a vacuum. It's a vacuum. Sand. Okay. Can I get into here without this phosphorus? Can I make a little drip lock with this polluted water here, maybe? I just don't want this phosphorus, this really hot phosphorus getting out here. That right there actually is a water lock. It's hard to tell. Problem is that this really hot stuff comes in here. Will it turn to steam? It probably will. If I pour some oil in there. It's a little funky, but I'm making kind of a quick little a rough little water lock so that I can get down into here and build from underneath. Because I want to dig this out from underneath is what I want to do here. So in preparation for that, let me do this and this. Okay. Crude oil. Auto bottle 9. I just pour a little crude oil in there. It'll kind of fill in on top of this thing, I think. There's now phosphorus here instead of oil. Yeah, there is. Can you ignite the phosphorus? There's no setting things on fire in this game, no. If things heat up, it became polluted oxygen, is that going to be an issue? It was a vacuum until the frickin' thing there. Okay. Because this is polluted water, we're never going to have a perfect vacuum here. Right. Hopefully this will still do what I want it to do, which is just keep the really hot stuff. Yeah, we're right on the border of everything is super hot. It's so strange. Negative 10 degrees Celsius. 1400 degrees Celsius. So strange to have these drastically different temperatures right next to each other. All right, we're going to do this. Hope it doesn't make stuff start leaking into the rest. I mean, it's okay. This is all outside of my base, so it's not a huge deal. I just don't want steam to be everywhere again. That's what I'm hoping to avoid. Steam all over my base again. So we're going to do this across here. It's been saying insufficient oxygen generation for a while. Let me check my base and make sure we're doing okay with oxygen. Very breathable, very breathable. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh yeah, Zola, you did say something about a carbon dioxide thing. Carbon skimmer. It's a good idea. Problem is I need water for that. You can do a closed system with water for a carbon skimmer, but yeah, let's do that. We got a layer here. Let's do a carbon skimmer build. Isn't super high priority, but we can work on this after we get the lava stuff going while we're waiting for lava to build up for our petroleum generator. We can do this. So is anything weird happening here? Temperature. These things will kind of exchange temperature. As long as this lock stays here, it should be okay. Yeah, that's still good. Oh, yep, that lava turned igneous rock. Damn. Think about the good side. Steam in your base makes your base a sauna. It's not a good thing. I don't want that. Okay. I might not even want... You know what? I might want to pipe the magma... Damn, with this room being really hot, I don't want to do the petroleum generator here, do I? And the lava needs to be dripping into a place, so... This super hot area is kind of a problem, actually. If I dug out everything in here, I wonder if it would slowly cool if I exposed it to this really cold biome. I wonder if I dug out this entire hot biome and let all this stuff just kind of drip down there, if it, and then get rid of the abyssalite, if that would let the coolness actually kind of bleed over there. Phosphorus is concentrating and forming a pool. I know. But it's because it's so hot in here. That's I'm thinking of ways to deal with that right now. Once I get this all set up, I think I'm gonna dig out this entire biome so that the coldness from the rest of the map can like cool down all this super ridiculously hot area here. I'm gonna try to make something like that happen, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna do just a regular tile there. Can they reach that? Yes, they can. Good. Beautiful. Then we do this across here. We got these two tiles. Deconstruct these guys. Whoa! No. This is all because there's one little piece of bleach stone right here. That's okay. We're about to fix it. Take that guy out. Beautiful. Put a tile there. And we do this, and then we are good. Once we fill these in, we'll have an area with for our magma to not go crazy. Okay, all right. This is the first time I've worked extensively with volcanoes. I only had one minor volcano on my previous base. So, first time I'm learning to do this. So there are probably better ways to do this. Maybe more quicker, efficient ways. But I'm still kind of a noob to some of this stuff. Sand, igneous rock. Okay, cool. Can dig all that out. Just need to build those guys. Build these guys. Is that one about to erupt? Yeah, 0.9 cycles. Both of them are actually about to erupt. Dormant. I thought this one was actually about to erupt. This one, 18 cycles. Did this... I thought it was... said it was a... I don't know. Okay, deconstruct. Yeah, sweep up all the stuff. Let me get that stuff first, because I need to get all this done before I can sweep up, because there's going to be a random crap in here. Come on, hurry up and build these tiles. There. Still a vacuum, good. There shouldn't be anything inside here that can boil. Mealwood seed, obsidian, igneous rock, sand. Can sand boil? I don't think so. All right, good. So I can dig up this, deconstruct these guys. And we should be good. I am gonna pick up everything. I wanted to finish the build. There we go. There we go. Did anything super hot get put into here? I don't see anything super crazy hot. Although, there's something in there. Oh! They just dropped something and they're really hot. So this is gonna get really hot here. But everything around is so cold that hopefully it'll kind of even out. I think I'm putting in some hot abyssalite or something in there. Yeah. Oh, something hot. Something's hot up here. There's some... Yeah, there's some igneous rock. Okay, I need igneous rock to not be in here. Where's that? Raw mineral. Is it only the igneous rock that's super hot? 162 degrees is not bad. 830 degrees is bad. Igneous rock not allowed in there. Igneous rock not allowed in there. What about this one? Let's just say it should not be allowed in there. And then sweep. Am I going to be okay with that really hot stuff being put here? It's going to warm up this area around it. Might melt some water. Is that going to be an issue? Not sure. Cutting it close? Nah, once this thing erupts... Well, and even when it says it's erupting, I'm not sure if it goes into its eruption period or what. So, I guess we'll be about to find out. 60 seconds there. Come on, come on, come on. Priority 9. Pick this stuff up. Except not these storage bins. You're 5. 5. 5. And they just want to pick up this very hot stuff. Mealwood seed, 200 degrees is fine. Okay, let's see. Let's check out our volcano erupting for the first time in this area. Hey, there we go, magma. Anything melting? I'm gonna get scalded while they do this, but that's okay. Stay in a vacuum. Hey, 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 we got magma. Liquid hot magma. That's a GG cookie time. All right. Last GG cookie time of the day. I don't want to eat all my cookies. It's nice. We got ourselves some magma. Beautiful. I think this dirt like boiled or something. All right. Mop up this water just in case it like turns to steam from this heated stuff. Good call on that little roof on this thing, by the way. He just walks in the lava. They're duplicants. They'll do what you tell them to do, even if it's not the best idea. Like, hey, boss told me to do this. All right. Rust. Okay, beautiful. So the next goal would be to use this magma to create a petroleum boiler. However, I'm gonna hold off on that. I want to get this carbon skimmer set up first, and then we'll work on that. So because I don't want the carbon dioxide to build up too much in our base. Let's get triple carbon skimmers along here. So oxygen. Hey, my headphones aren't as fuzzy as they were before, but so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That should be even. And what we do is we pump some water into this, because what these things do is you take clean water, gets rid of carbon dioxide, turns it into polluted water, and then you use a water sieve to clean that polluted water into clean water again and pump it back through. And that should be a closed system if I'm not mistaken. Skim that carbon, that's right. Maybe the last at the bottom of the base. CO2 tends to be on the bottom. If any chlorine happens to get in our base, like this bleach, oh god, random bleach stone here. It'll go below the carbon. I'm gonna do it here. If I have a little bit of a pool down here, I'm kind of okay with that. Maybe I'll do a second layer eventually, but for now this will be fine. All right, so first of all, power for this thing. So I'm gonna do. Let me do this. I'm gonna do a heavy watt joint plate off of here to get power for this thing. I'm not sharing power with anything. Hopefully my power needs are okay. Once we get this thing going and get petroleum power, we're going to be great on power for a while. Although I still want to I want to use this volcano over here to do a volcanic steam power build too. I have a couple different projects. I don't think I'm going to get to that today, sadly. I should probably dig out more of my base too, like this random junk we got here. And this is ice, so we want to do... How much power are these guys? Yeah, I can do a normal, just a normal power transformer here. There. Do a wire across. All these guys. Okay. And this ice might eventually melt, so let me just go ahead and do a floor here. Hope they don't trap and get themselves, you know, killed, like duplicants love to do. And piping, so the water... Do I need to do insulated pipes here? Oof. Alright. Alright, this heat is slowly spreading out from the middle of the base outwards. Kind of crazy. So, plumbing. I don't think we add any heat to these things, but we should probably do insulated pipes just with how cold it is so it doesn't turn to ice. So, the output is going to be clean water. It's going to go to here. 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 And then this will be dirty water. It's going to go into there. There into there. And that should be all we need for the piping once we pump some water in to jumpstart this thing, I believe. So I'd probably just want to do that by doing... Can I use what? I can't use salt water, so it would be like a liquid bridge onto... like that. We could pump the water over and down there. Okay. Okay, beautiful. And once I plug this into water, I think that's all I'll need this to do yeah, because I don't need a gas outtake because it doesn't turn the carbon dioxide into anything. It just gets rid of carbon dioxide is all this does. And there's probably a math thing to know how much carbon dioxide this removes per second to see if it compares to how many duplicants worth of carbon dioxide we're producing. My food is going down a bit. You know, I think I might actually... Oh, I'm missing a table too. Probably missing a couple. Am I missing any beds? A couple unassigned, Frankie, so they all should have beds. I just didn't have enough tables, I think. Yeah, I think, who was the newest one? May, I think, just didn't have a table. There's that. Otto's almost ready to go. Azzy, alright, Azzy's got some morale to spare. You don't really, you have a bit. Digging there. Tyler said, nah. Meemaw, no. Zola, you got basically all the skills I want you to have, basically, at the moment. Chef Shogi, your morale's not crazy good, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. Alrighty. I'm probably going to need a ladder to be able to reach. Unless I just go across, over, and down. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Let's finish digging all this stuff out. I probably will use a ladder to be able to have access to this area. Okay. Oh, chlorine goes above carbon dioxide. I always get that mixed up. I, for some reason, thought chlorine went below carbon dioxide. How we're doing our magma down here, by the way? Any eruptions? No, this guy's dormant. Next activities in 15 cycles. 64 seconds ever. 8,695 seconds. It's crazy about how much magma these things do. It's so rare, but I guess when it goes, it does kind of a lot. 296 kilograms a second. Let's check how our copper volcano is doing, by the way. So there's literally no steam in here because this thing's dormant. The temperature's -1°C. So without cold it is, we're never, I don't know if we're ever even going to get any steam there. It's pretty crazy. I think I might want to do another stone hatch ranch eventually. Okay. Let's see here so they can jump there. Just do every other guy here. Okay, so this is all ready. I just need to pump water in it and it should start doing its thing. It is waiting filtration medium though. Okay. Somebody have to deliver that. It's not magma, it's lava. Magma is under the rock. Lava is above the rock. Oh. My bad. Then they're calling it wrong by calling this magma, huh? So you're saying this should be called lava, but the stuff inside the volcano should be called magma? Well, I'm calling it what the game calls it, so that is a lot of salt water, by the way. Okay. Alright, well, Moodenho. Sadly, video game doesn't know difference, I guess. Oh, I don't need this to be out of obsidian. Okay, I need, let's do this out of, like, sandstone or something. Granite's good. Hashtag sad. Are you as sad as when I don't get a duplicate every single time it offers me one? Hopefully not as sad as that. Let me see here. I'm gonna dig out this last little bit of stuff. Actually, I can just do that if I just do ladders crossed here. I think I can dig out all that if I do that. Okay, and then we do pipe. Printables. Shine nymph, shore. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Down to this. Once they build all these ladders, I should be able to reach all that, I believe. Start carbon skimming, and then we're gonna start looking at how we're gonna build this petroleum boiler. There's gonna be a challenge because I don't know how many. I might need to actually load the Francis John's build to see the build I need to do. There's like multiple builds when using aluminum, and actually I might have it pulled up on the video I have on my other screen. I'll have to check. Okay. Let's see. Are any of these? No, none of these are full. So I actually do have a. We do have extra stone hatches, so I can definitely make another ranch eventually, which I will do sometime. All right, this should be ready to start skimming, right? What I'm gonna do is save, because this thing can be a little funky how this works. I save. I don't even remember sometimes if I hit save or not, because it doesn't give me a congratulations, you saved. So if I do this, that should just connect, right? I shouldn't have to build. Oh, maybe I didn't build a pipe there. I probably didn't actually. There it goes. Okay. Okay. If you put too much water, then the system won't work. But this should just be a closed system that works if we have enough water here. So what I want is this pipe to not be too full. Okay, so this water's backing up a little bit. Okay. This guy, I think I might be able to add a little bit more water in this system. Just a little bit. So I want them all to be going full time if possible. Actually, I don't know that works because this has got the polluted water in it. All right, that should be doing what we need it to do. That'll slowly work. Skim out carbon dioxide and let our oxygen slowly trickle down. And you know what I should do? I should probably have some airflow tiles as well. Randomly, like 2, 1, 2. Mesh tiles kind of do the work there. Like that. So the carbon dioxide can flow down through the base down to here. Okay. All right, 152,000 calories. If I get down to 100,000, I will make an extra ranch. I actually have an extra rancher. Where would I put it? I could probably put it... I don't want to put it where this park is. Probably put it above here. Maybe I'd want to move my massage room so I can put it here. Although this is where I'd want to put my next group of cots, honestly. Will be the next area above there. All right, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and see about planning our petroleum boiler. So... we're going to be using aluminum pipes for the radiant pipes for the heat exchanging system in the petroleum boiler. I need to see how large the petroleum one's going to be, or the one using aluminum pipes is going to be. There's like a filter gate and all this. There's all this really random, crazy stuff. So... okay, you know what? Before I do this, I want to do what I was going to said I was going to do, which was I want to mine out. Oh god, this thing, I left this on the whole time. Freaking hell, I always forget that. There's just probably a bunch of oil down here, isn't there? Yeah. Ugh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right, I want to mine out this entire really hot biome is what I want to do next. So let's do that. Let's just completely and utterly destroy this biome. Yes, the hot stuff. I want to get rid of the hot stuff, basically. The white stuff. With 2 major volcanoes, 2 rows are more likely than not overkill. 2 rows of what? 2 rows back and forth of the heat exchanger or something else? So are you saying for petroleum boilers, the more volcanoes you have, which would be the more magma you have, the less rows of the pipes you need? Oh, the backflow heat exchanger. Okay, okay. All right, good to know. All right, so basically I'm digging out all the hot stuff. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark all the hot pieces here so I know kind of where the border is. I just want to, it's the heat that I want to get rid of because the heat can cause issues with the petroleum boiler thing I'm going to be making. So we're just going to kind of mark the border with shovels. Shovel border marking here. So I know which part of the biome I want to dig out. Okay, there we go. So that's the entire hot border, and then we want to dig out everything inside of that. Because you can brute force more, but that would have the consequence that the petroleum would come out hotter. Okay. I'm not sure I exactly understand that. Not sure I quite exactly sure what you mean with that. I've not done the volcanic heated petroleum boiler before, so maybe there's a mechanic of it that I just don't understand. Huh. I think all this phosphorus is turning to dirt. This is interesting. It's raining dirt from this or something. That is very interesting. Almost seems like a way you could mine, produce dirt if you have phosphorus gas. I don't know. This is doing what I wanted to do, though. Yeah. So it's slowly heating this area, but this area is kind of cooling down all this hot stuff, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So I don't have gaseous phosphorus all over the place. The more heat exchange you have, the closer the petroleum output will be to the crude oil output. The more heat exchange you have, the closer the petroleum output will be with the crude oil input, and that is the slime that boiled to dirt. Oh, it's the slime, not the phosphorus. Okay, okay. Okay. Regardless of the heat source, the optimal counterflow heat exchanger would be the same. It's the materials you're making radiant pipes out of that would affect the length of the backflow. Right, and that's why I said I plan on using aluminum for the backflow, which I think that's what determines the length of the backflow, is what you're saying, right? Green tea. I don't think it matters what the heat source is doing. I know he does a thing in his video, he talks about different lengths of the backflow depending on how much lava you have access to, maybe. Maybe that doesn't have to do with the backflow, but maybe something else. Again, these petroleum boilers are always one of the more complicated builds we do, and we're doing a slightly different build than I've done, so. What's up, Green Tea? You been lurking? Nice. What's up, Cthulhu? I love it when people come out of lurk to tell me answers to the very confusing, ridiculous questions that come up in this game that's so complicated. Like, by the way, this is what you want to do. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you have more lava, you can waste more heat, is I think where French John was coming from. Okay, okay. We shouldn't have any issue with the amount of lava, so I guess we can waste heat if we need to, but we probably not going to try to waste heat. We'll see what we end up doing here. It probably will depend on how much room I have available too, because we have this chlorine gas vent. Hopefully I'll have plenty of room once I just dig out all this stuff. Got printables. Copper, sure. You had to rush to gather laundry. You almost managed to get everything in before it started raining. Oh gosh. So it sounds like you have a lovely laundry room that you have to go to like I do at my apartment complex. Let's just love that. Don't actually love it. Kappa sarcasm. Okay. Do that so we can dig. Do ladders down here. This ladder, I think it's fine if we do like just granite or something. I think that'll matter too much. Right to there. Okay, and we'll do a ladder. This is what, 3 high would be about here. To reach all this stuff. Yeah, I want to deconstruct this. Use the clothesline outside. Might as well in the summer heat. Gotta watch out for dark clouds though. Ah, okay, that's what you do. Gotcha. That's right, you did say clothesline earlier, that you had to go take it off the clothesline. That's right. Okay, that is definitely something I don't do. I have never hung laundry on a clothesline outside. But that might be something some American people do. I feel like that's not a... it probably depends on where you are, like how hot it gets, and I don't know how much space you have. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of very hot stuff in here. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna have to be careful with sweep orders with all this hot stuff. Look at all this phosphorus. That is a lot of liquid phosphorus. Oh, great. You're stuck, aren't you? If I do this and this, that should let you at least get down to here. Who is this? This is Azzy. Okay, priority 9 on this stuff. We need to get that stuff built. Azzy can get out of here. I'm gonna just kind of wall this off is what I'm gonna do. Because I don't have any plans to use that anytime soon. Alright, so Azzy's got to sleep. She's got a full bladder. So this is gonna be the point where she's gonna be peeing. And we can actually find out if when this goes out, if it pumps into here. Oh, there's freaking oil in there. What the hell? Crap. Okay, that's not good. So I need to actually extract pipe contents here. Yes, I know, Azzy. I know. We'll get you. We'll get you. Can you get there now? Okay, good. So we can cancel that. All right, let's check this. When the pee falls on the floor from Azzy, she'll go down into there, gets pumped into there, and it looks like... Alright, it looks like it did eat the water. So this thimbleweed, even though it's too cold, it still ate the water, so that's good. That Phosphorous Lake. I know, right? It's crazy. Phosphorous Lake. I've never seen anything like this. It's very strange. And what's crazy is I don't think it's anything I did with this. I think it was just with how hot this biome was. Because of the volcanoes, I guess, caused any phosphorus that just happened to spawn in this biome to turn to gas. Or to liquid and then to gas or whatever. As he digs the hole deeper, literally, yeah. A garden or at least a balcony or something is usually required for hanging your clothes on a line. Okay. A temperature above freezing and lower than 100% of humidity also helps. On an entirely different subject, can someone who believes they understand Oni explain to me exactly why the raspberry soda surface below the volcanoes is far from level? Talking about this. I think it has to do with the way that... Are you talking about this or the phosphorus? Okay, so... Let's dig out. Oh! Zoli, why? Why are you a Zoli? Okay. Come on. Come on, Zoli. Come on. Why are you such a Zoli all the time? This one? So I believe the reason behind that is because different liquids have different density, and so there's a different amount that can be in a single block. So for magma, a single block is, it looks like 18, just over 1800. So this one's over 1800, this one's under 1800, but since it's over 1800, it has to go to the next block up. And this small amount here is not enough to flow over to here, if that makes sense. So it has to do with amount of liquid that can fit in a single tile, I believe, is the reason behind that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go one. If I do this, I should be able to dig all this out. We will have almost dug out this entire biome here. Cancel that. I don't know. It probably has to do with the viscosity of magma too, why it's not like spreading out across the top so that you have an even amount in the second one rather than something else. But I think it's just the physics of magma in this game. Despite the wavy animation, it simulates crazy high viscosity. I think so. I think that's kind of why it's doing it that way. And Zoli says, liquids have a certain density and can only flow a certain amount of tiles depending on the pressure that builds up. Yeah. So probably that's a better way of describing what I kind of said. Kind of said. Wow, this actually is a pool of liquid phosphorus down here. Goodness. This is 5 kilograms. It's raining phosphorus. What is going on? It's literally raining phosphorus in this biome. Insane to me. Mop up all that. It is literally raining phosphorus in here. I don't even know what phosphorus is in real life, but it's raining it in this video game right now. Pool of liquid phosphorus. Sounds super safe, right? Is there another volcano buried in igneous rock? Yes, there is. It's a normal, regular volcano. Oh, and this is probably one right here, too. Yeah. We got another 2 volcanoes here. I purposely chose one that was geoactive with volcanoes because I really wanted to... I wanted to play with volcanoes this game. So, this is good. This is what I wanted, but it's definitely adding a different challenge and new thing I have to deal with, which is, especially on a Rime asteroid, really hot temperatures versus really cold temperatures. Okay. Oh, I forgot to close this back up. Let me close this back up. Okay. Don't let oxygen in. Well, it's if it would, you know, ignite in real life, it doesn't do that in oxygen not included, so. All right, now the question is, how do I deal with this crazy large amount of unwanted gases? I wonder if I want to dig up to the surface and vent them out into space. Because I don't want all this chlorine, I don't want all this... Well, I guess that most of the phosphorus is turned back to liquid down here, so that's not as big a deal, right? It's kind of evaporating. I think because we have really hot rocks here, it's evaporating again. I want to sweep up the bleach stone here so it's not emitting more chlorine here. Yeah, chemistry doesn't work in Oni, or at least not that type of chemistry. You're impressed with my environmental suit technology? The element P of the periodic table, PO4, is usually one of the vital components of fertilizer. Phosphoric acid is i.e. used in Coca-Cola to adjust the pH value. Okay, all right. Okay, so the phosphorus has stopped liquefying and stuff, so that's good. We just have a pool of phosphorus down here. So I want to make... Okay, so it's 200 and something degrees here, so that's not too bad. So if I could set up my petroleum boiler around here, I think. So I need to figure out how many layers of the backflow I need here, and I believe I would use just the basic one that Francis John is showing, where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. But I don't know if 4 layers is the one for aluminum or not, because I'm going to be using aluminum. Does anybody who's more familiar with Francis John's design know how many layers of backflow I need for if I'm using aluminum radiant pipes? Liquid phosphorus would instantly explosively combust in a chlorine atmosphere anyway. Okay. So what I do know is that we would want it to... So actually the placement of this thing will kind of inform us on how we're going to do this thing. This chlorine gas vent is actually kind of in the way for this. So what I want is I want this to actually flow a little bit further over before it goes down, is what I want this to do. So in order to do that, I need to expand this. How far down from the lava, what do you call it, lava blade, I think, does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like 12 or 13 blocks down. So we're close to running into this thing here. Aluminum is 2 or 3 layers, but he was still experimenting when he made the video. One moment you're warming Oni up, you have the save. I have it too, but it'd be helpful if you could just tell me. Because if it's only 2 or 3 layers, I don't think I have to do as many layers as I'm looking at here, which would save me some space. Mop up this. Because what I think I would do is I would have this come out here and have a lava blade go across, and then that would tell me where my heat exchanger area thing starts. And then he kind of does build inside of there. I guess I could actually have that move off to the side. Add the amazingly reactive oxidizers to the amazingly reactive fuel already in the bowl. Heat to ludicrous temperature and mix well. Okay. All right, I think what I want to do is I want to make a box of insulated tile out of... I did obsidian before, and that started actually causing heat issues. What is the best insulated tile apart from ceramic? Isn't it igneous rock? It's igneous rock, right? I don't want to use up all my ceramic just on some insulated tiles here. How do I like your new cookie recipe? Have I seen it? Oh, that was what you just described. Okay. That sounds explosive. Sounds explosive. All right, so it would be, we'd have something like this. Right? Actually, no, I think I'd want it to be... So it's 2 layers. He actually has 3 layers, but yeah, so if I go to there. Yeah, so that would be kind of our lava blade that we dig out there and have that go across. Can I reach that? I think I can reach that actually. Okay. Very nice. So this would be a lava blade across, and lava blades need to be, I think it's 10 wide, is that right? So from where the lava goes down, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe it's 10. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe would be the lava blade there. This, of course, would also need to be a vacuum, so I need to, like, deconstruct and make these all tiles that I can destroy. So I need to do this one layer at a time so I can reach them all. Make sure to wear gloves and an apron, preferably thick leather, and a face mask when I try this cookie recipe. All right. All right. Thanks for that precautionary suggestion. Okay. That's unreachable? How could you reach that one? But, weird. Okay. I can do these guys across here. In OAC, he uses 3 rows with aluminum. Okay, so 3 rows of the heat exchanger. Okay, very cool. Don't need to fill this in. Yeah, I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. It's definitely going to be a complicated build. Oh, there's something off gas and bleach stone. Bleach stone. That's liquid chlorine. Okay, that should be fine. And the save I had, the aluminum version was not included. Okay, okay. Yeah, the save I have is a save that also has the steam power build, so it doesn't have them like labeled and all that. So okay, so this is gonna be insulated tile all the way across here. Do this. Do this. So this is gonna be the blade 10 across, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe that's right. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save and I'm gonna load his game real quick. The save that I have of his, just because I want to get some of these dimensions right and make sure I don't screw it up. So back to main menu. For those who are interested in what me and Zoli are talking about, Francis John, who's probably the leading authority on auction not included, or most popular at least for on YouTube, he actually makes save files of the different builds and guides he does, which are very helpful for people to kind of explore and get the different dimensions on. So like this guy, I actually downloaded because it had the steam turbine heated by lava setup, but it also has some of these guys. So that's gold, that's gold. Yeah, so all these heat exchangers, this is kind of what we're building right here. These are actually made out of gold, and that's a much longer thing. So what I wanted to look at was the length of the magma blade here. So it's 10 from the place where it drops off. And then you have a mechanized airlock there. Ladder to another mechanized airlock. And you got the robo miner. Okay, all right. Is this the same build? Yes. Looks the same. And the other thing that's confusing to me on this build is the automation overlay is pretty complicated. He's got a filter gate set to 20 seconds. Memory toggle. Output 430 degrees. This is set to above 346 degrees. Huh. Got temp shift plates there. So this is a very complicated build. Has a hydro sensor for that. Interesting. So he doesn't. So he actually lets the oil fill up the bottom thing there. That probably helps regulate the temperature some too. Interesting. This game is so deep. This game is... It's crazy, yes. And what is this guy? Automated. So this is to the memory toggle to a NOT gate. Yeah. I wish I could have this screen right here pulled up while I try to set this up, but okay. That lets me know 10, I need to do a sideways mechanized airlock here. What's the power lines look like? Yeah. Okay. You actually made a blueprint by hand with sensor setting automations. Nice, Zelly. I might need to do something like that. Or if you can... I wonder if you can take a picture of that and send it to me on Imgur. So I could use that as a reference. Because I might need that help, actually. Actually might need that help. Okay, so I needed a sideways door to be... Actually, I need this to be... That needs to be a insulated tile there. And then it needs to be a mechanized airlock. Do I have that unlocked? Yes, I do. Good. Right here. Here or here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn it. I always get this mixed up. I think it might be here. I think it's this one here. Uncaged unicorn. Okay, started a heist. Nice. Okay. Okay, can't reach this stuff right now. Let me do a ladder here. Got my throat like all being all weird. Really impressed with the protective suits your workers are wearing, by the way. Not a lot of wearable things survive chlorine gas at 1,000 degrees. It's only 70 degrees. It's nice. It's nice here. You can actually tell that this is slowly cooling down, which is good. I actually want this to kind of cool down some. I'm going to deconstruct that. So I can do my mechanized airlock here. Okay. All right. All right. And then, so we would work kind of on the outside because the backflow is going to be back and forth here. God, this chlorine gas vent's probably going to be in the way. Wait, no, this is going to drop the lava. Actually, I can have it drop the lava here and then have the thing over here. Okay, this will work great. This will be fine. Okay. So this is where this will open. Lava will drop here, which will provide the heat going over this way, I think. Is that how that works? We're kind of going backwards here, so we want it to be like this. And then deconstruct these guys and have a ladder there, I believe. Okay. All right. And then I should be able to build a ladder out here to be able to get around this easier. Kudos to the insulating brick as well, then. Okay. Yes, kudos, kudos. It's going to be like this, ladder, ladder. Then another mechanized airlock that's lined up here with this one. That. And ladder. There's going to be an insulated tile. Actually, I have this kind of backwards too, don't I? I don't even know. It's just, I've never done this build and it's freaking crazy complicated. All right. Okay. There definitely needs to be insulated tile above this, though. That's for sure. Actually, there needs to be insulated tile here as well. So I need to cancel that. Cancel that. Deconstruct that. Insulated tile around this thing. And then the ladder can be outside of this to get up and down here, I believe. Okay. Okay. So what's going to happen is basically lava is going to drip through here. Going to be let down here to a sensor that's going to heat a bunch of stuff. So I need to figure out what the inside of this is going to look like. He's got a miner set up. God, what a complicated build this is. So complicated. Okay, my calories are going down. I think I might actually get another ranch here at some point too. I'm going to fill this in since we'll have a ladder to get down, up and down here in just a second. Because we're going to have to vacuum out the inside of the thing we're going to be making anyway. Okay, good. That'll let them get access back and forth. Okay. And then I'll be able to climb up through here to deconstruct these things once we're ready to open this up, I believe. That's how this is set up. It's cool that mechanized airlocks work without power. They're just really slow. Okay, so that's the blade. There's a screenshot of automation overlay. Hope this works. Nice. Yes. That is rather helpful. Shows temperature of something that you got. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, Zoli. Appreciate that. Okay, new printables. How much coal do I have, by the way? 200 tons. All right, we're good on coal. Larva egg. I don't think these larva eggs can survive, but I think I have a place for them here, right? Larva egg. It's just too cold for larva eggs here. For whatchamacallits. Okay, so that's that. Okay. So there we go. So there's the blade made. Now the complicated part is the back and forth. I guess I should get the automation done. So let's see. So there's going to be a knot gate behind this guy. Do I have all these things? You know what? I don't. I actually need to get that researched before I can even get all that stuff done. So knot gates and all that stuff I haven't researched yet. Where is that? So memory toggle. Yeah, so I basically need everything through here, I believe. Yeah, buffer, ores, knots, memory toggles. We need all that stuff. Let's get that researching. So hopefully I can still build all that stuff as we build around the shell. Screenshots sent to your phone and used as chat sheets. The spawns you made blueprints. Nice. Okay, so this is gonna... So the lava's gonna go down here. How long is this thing? Let me see how many blocks this goes down. Got 2 blocks to this door, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to another door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another door here that lets the excess stuff go down. So this chlorine vent is just in the way. Does it actually need to go down that far, I wonder? Does it actually need to go down that far? I can build in here. I could always move this over a little bit. I might end up needing to do this. I might need to move this over just a little bit. And that shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. Let's like move this over 3 blocks just to deal with this. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this, and then we'll actually cancel that. What I'm gonna need to do is do tiles here to keep this as a vacuum. Yeah, so we just move this blade over a couple blocks. Frickin' chlorine vent, man. Frickin' chlorine vent. Is actually 3 going to be enough? Yeah, I think that'll be enough. I hope that'll be enough. Damn chlorine vent. I'm actually thinking about, can I build... I can actually do that. And give myself even more space to work with here, I think. Because I don't even want to use this for anything. You are not useful, sir. Ma'am. Do that, then we fill in that, then we can go in and bust out this wall. Or where the lava blade will go. Got any lava anytime soon, by the way? 4 cycles, or 5 cycles for that. Points, so this super erupted 1 time, didn't it? Yeah, I think so. What can you use chlorine for? There's something with creating bleach stone that you can use it for. Other than that, you feed some certain type of puffed that eats chlorine and poops out bleach stone, so you can get a source of bleach stone if you need that for something. Yeah, what is that? What is taking my people so long to get done here? Ooh, I might have some people ready to go, don't I? Ren is good to go. Aptom with the 2-month streak. Thanks so much, my friends. Good to see ya. Can turn into bleach stone with squeaky puffs, and you can feed it to certain plants. There you go. I was speaking of somebody who used to tell me all their crazy builds, and it was Aptom. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. What's up, my friends? It's been a while. Feel like I haven't seen you. Been a minute. All right, so I can let Ren and Otto out. Exosuit training. Exosuit training. And then I want to have 1 a main builder, 1 a main... Ren and Otto. And 1 a main digger. So priority. Ren, you are... Oh, you already have... No, that's Ruby. Oh, I already had let Otto out, or Ren out. So let's have you be digging, and you be building. So there. Oh, was Otto the guy I got to be my other rancher? Hold on a second. Otto does love ranching. So does May. Okay, so I will have... God damn it. Priorities. Christ. Otto. We'll have you with ranching as your main thing, but no operating, no anything else but ranching, and then we're not ranching your build dig. And that'll be the main thing you do. There we go. And May can do other stuff. Aunt May can do other stuff. Rime is your favorite map because you can go for 1,000 cycles before heat becomes an issue. Plus, aluminum is amazing. Yeah, we have had a lot of sources of aluminum. I'm enjoying. I am having the challenge of dealing with volcanoes on this map, which I purposely did. So I am enjoying the Rime. It made it interesting. Food was tough at the beginning of the map because food was a real issue of us not being able to grow mealwood. So, in fact, if you're not fast, the cold will be an issue. In fact, if you're not fast, the cold will be an issue. Yes, we had an issue with the cold early. First playthrough, you accidentally dropped all your fresh water into a hole and it instantly froze. All right, so now that we've done, well, now once you make that, then we can deconstruct this. We're gonna move our lava blade over 3 things. It should. Oh, Jesus, you, Zoli. Why? Just why? Just frickin' why? I swear. Why are you clapping? Yay! I stopped killing myself. Oh my god. They do it. It's every time. It's every time. Doesn't matter what you're trying to build. If there's a hole that you can get stuck in, your stuplicants will do it. Your stuplicants will do it. Alright, so I need to deconstruct these guys. You like the chlorine. Alright, what's up, Scotch Pingo? Use small batteries as ghetto heaters in your farms. Yeah, we did some ghetto batteries with a couple, or ghetto heaters with a couple different things. I actually might need to push this magma across. Although we're about to get an eruption, so by the time we're actually ready to use the stuff, probably won't be an issue. So, how do I want to do this? Do this again. Okay, so we want it to be 10 from here, so 10 across would be there. So I need to move my ladders again. Something happened? What, Kanchana? It's on Rime, when you tried to make a liquid lock with water, it took you darn long before you realized, well, you couldn't get the lock working. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have been learning about freezing liquid locks. Once it falls, it can flow another 9 tiles. It resets the max flow distance. Oh, good. Perfect. Thank you. So I shouldn't have to worry about that then. Great. Finally having a bit of a relaxed kid sleep. Kid sleep is all messed up again. You got a low roll with that attribute on her. Low roll for child sleeping stat. And you're stuck because you can't get that, huh? Yeah. There we go. All right. So yeah, the 10th one is where this one goes, and the door will be right next to it. So this is going to be the door right here. Yeah, I believe that's right. And then it was here. Where's the other door, right? Oh god, this build is complicated as hell. Will there be gas behind this thing? I'm gonna have to pump that out somehow, won't there? Is there considered gas in this? I think it's a vacuum when it's closed, right? I think it's considered a vacuum when it's closed. You were playing FF14 hardcore for a while, so no time for watching streams. You were all raids all the time. Oh, nice. That's cool. All right, research. That should mean we have the automation stuff we need now. Is that right? Yeah, there's all that automation stuff. Okay. If you seal it up, open it, then close it, it will destroy any trapped gases. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know. So this is all a vacuum here. So I do need to do... So it's going to be ladders here. And then a ladder there, and then it falls down. And we'll have a miner over here doing stuff. Okay, all right. So the lava, anyway, is that right? The lava's gonna flow here. Yep, that's right. Lava will flow there, and then we'll put in tiles there. I can do that. They can kind of jump in and out, because that's how this design is built, I believe. To get in and out of there. Oh man, this build's crazy. If you seal it up, then open it, then close it, it will destroy any trap. Use this design on your last map. It's great, but it can be rough. Your dupes love to try and grab the hot igneous rock. Okay, well, I'll try to keep that from happening. I might put a door in a lock to keep them from going in and out or something like that. Okay. And this is just the blade to deliver the magma here. Okay, 2 cycles and we'll get more magma there. We do have a little bit of stuff in there, so I might, well, until I seal this up, it doesn't matter. We'll have to, like, pump it out or do stuff. You actually started the outer hull, installed 2 pumps, and built the pipes with the air gets pumped out. Well, that's kind of what I want to do. My problem is I don't know how big the outer hull's going to be. That's my issue. I don't know how big my outer shell's going to be. Let me see if I can figure that out. So, it's this guy. So this is where the magma's going to drop. So from here, we have just below here. Got this slightly backwards. It's going to be there, and there's going to be some sort of automation here. What is this? Is this the knot gate? I believe this is the knot gate that's going to go here. Do all this stuff out of... Do I need to do this out of steel? I probably need to do all these things out of steel, which probably means I need to make more steel, honestly. Let me make more steel while we're doing this. I'm going to heat up my base a bit. How's my heat in my base doing? Pretty good. How much steel can we do? I can do 25 steel. Let's do like 10. Yep, we have enough carbon for that. Actually do a little bit of refined carbon. 10 more refined carbon. Got a printable thing. Symbol read. I'll take free copper. Need to feed. You require formerly living tissue. All right. Okay. Great. You've been away for like 2 hours. What's going on? What are we building? So now that we have the volcano, we're trying to get the setup for a petroleum boiler. Trying to get set up for a petroleum boiler. Let me get the Imgur thing here for your guy. So, knot gate. Wait, that's not a knot gate. That's the wrong thing. The knot gate needs to be inside of there. So, this needs to be automation. Knot gate needs to be in, like, here. Here. And then we want a... I think I can have this switch size and it shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully. Because the petroleum back heat exchanger thing is going to be over here. So this is going to be the side where the miner is, which I might actually need to research miner. So that is a... Is that a filter gate? A buffer gate? Is a buffer gate? Is this the one that gives you like a timer? Buffer time, yeah. So I think buffer gate will be here. And that guy would be like right next to this guy here. So I believe it's going to be like that. It's filter gate. So it's not buffer gate, it's filter gate. Okay. Filter, not buffer. Yeah, filter. My bad, Zully, my bad. You kept messing up the automation on yours too, and once you finally got the automation working and stopped the dudes from breaking in and stealing the boiling hot igneous rock, a vole escaped the space biome, puked a tile of regolith inside your boilers, and then died, filled it with sour gas and polluted oxygen. Well, that's a rough bunch of series of events right there. I just make that out of aluminum. I don't think this matters, but I want to just make sure. Okay, knot gate I made out of steel. Filter gate needs to be out of steel. I made it out of frickin' aluminum there. Okay. So there's that. And then down at the bottom, there's a memory toggle. Why does he have metal? He puts the miner on a metal tile. I'm not sure if there's a reason behind that or not. Oh man, this build is so freaking complicated. So do I have the miner? Is that a utility? Automation. I don't think I've made miner yet. The auto miner, whatever it's called. Robo miner. Where is Robo miner? I do have it. Metal tiles are to conduct heat out of the miner. They generate heat while working, so they need to be touching metal tiles with a tiny spot of oil so they can conduct heat into the liquid lock. Okay, all right. Conduct heat into the liquid lock, all right. I just need to find this thing. Where's the damn robo miner? I always have a hard time finding this thing. Shipping, is it shipping? Shipping, there we go. So it's gonna be... This is gonna be... one space below this guy, like here. Is that right? So yes, the stuff flows down there, so it's going to be there. So I need 2 metal tiles right there. I assume I can probably use any type of metal tile here. Do gold. Okay, kind of like that. Okay. Not lead. Okay. As long as... So gold should be fine. So there's going to be a liquid lock on there to get in and out to service this thing. So I probably want to get over this way rather than the way I'm currently doing it. But this is just to build the thing. So if I deconstruct that... Shipping... Should be able to make my robo miner, which I assume I should just make out of steel. Right here. Okay. There we go. So there's the robo miner. Okay. Gotta have to zoom in, and I lose chat when I zoom in on this build. Oh my god, this is so freaking complicated as hell. So there's that. Actually, he used doors there. He used metal doors so you can get in and out. Guess I should do that, but let's do gold metal tile there. So if I do a door, a mechanized airlock there, I guess you can probably walk by the metal miner if you do that. So there, and then we have insulated tiles. Then we have our airlock, or our water lock. There. Whoops. That'll be the lock there. With a mechanized airlock there. And then insulated tiles all around here. Okay, so something like that. Machines can be attached to closed mechanized airlocks. Okay, cool. Can they even get around all this stuff with the way I'm doing this? Guess I need to do the ladder. You know what? Let's make it so... This is going to dump a bunch of chlorine out here. How hot is this chlorine? 65 degrees. Let's do it. Save. Cancel and then save before I do this, just in case things get crazy. Save as, new save, rand rime 2. Oh god. Frickin' lag forced me into this thing. Thanks, game. Yes, I really want to see all the achievements that I've been not caring about this whole time. Okay, thanks. Thanks, game. Okay. I'm so curious about all the achievements I've made. So curious. Can the chlorine gas be converted into anything useful? Yes. Oh god, you're about to be stuck over here, aren't you? Let's... and that thing is, oh wait, can you get across right there? I'm not sure. Bleach stone. But I don't really use bleach stone for anything, so it's not actually useful for me, but it's potentially useful. It can be turned into potentially useful stuff. One more picture close-up of block placement. Okay, cool. Thank you, Zoli. Yeah. Zoli is currently stuck because you can't get down there, so we should do a ladder. Actually, let's do... Yeah, can you... Do we have the materials to make a ladder over here? Yes, good. Can't reach that one, I guess. Alright, Zoli's sleeping over here tonight, apparently. Okay, now we can get up and around here. Easier. Yep, I spotted my... We've had many stuck duplicants lately. Alright, do I go ahead and make the lock now? You know what, I'm not even clearing out this area yet, so I'm not gonna worry about making the lock. I'm gonna have to pump out all this stuff, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But let's get the shell finished. Okay, so this is, well, you know what, I guess I can get the liquid lock in place. There's no reason not to. So it's going to be here, and there, and that's going to be crude oil, which we have right down here. There's not a lot of things that could realistically happen that would be worse than your home flooding with hot chlorine. Good. I'm glad you know about that. Right, so this will be a way for our duplicants to get in. So there's going to be ladders made out of obsidian. 1, 2, 3. And there's going to be 2 spaces. And then there's going to be another door. I was going to let the igneous rock fall through it. Which is going to be... Actually, I think I want this to be back 1 space. I don't think it matters too much, but... I think I want it to be here. Igneous rock to fall through it, and then it'll be like this. And that's where the hot igneous rock will live after it's done its thing, kind of thing, I believe. At least it's not hot fluorine. It's like hot oxygen, only worse. Cool. Really, really useful information. Okay. And actually, what I'm going to do... no, I'm not going to worry about vacuuming this out. I eventually will. So I can reach all this stuff. I will do that. God, this build is complicated as all hell, man. And actually, I can let them move through here. If I deconstruct that, they can go down and across there. You recommend reading What If by the author of XKCD? There's a lot of weird stuff that could happen. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm going to build a tile in there so that all I'll have to do is deconstruct it and I'll have a vacuum in there later. Okay, so, and then this should all just be a wall of insulated tile, I believe. This. Fluorine has a tendency to make organic things like people burst into flames. If that's not bad enough, it's toxic and caustic. Cool. This is all... Damn it, this is igneous rock. This should be obsidian, shouldn't it? Will the igneous rock melt? This should be obsidian. I better change it now. I have a feeling if I don't, I'm gonna be regretting it at some point. I'll take an oxygen seed. A lot of inorganic things, including some you don't generally consider flammable, like ash. Interesting. And chlorine, and it's in toothpaste. Chlorine is not pleasant to work with, but fluorine is very not pleasant. It's a perfect example of how a chemical, its pure form, can be horrifying, but when part of a compound, it can be useful. Okay. Okay. All right. So, so that's good. And we're kind of double insulating this entire thing. So we do that. So this is going to be the lava falls down. It's going to heat. It's going to be diamond window tiles here. I have gotten some diamond. I actually might need to get more diamond. Base. Have I not unlocked window tiles yet? I think that's another thing I haven't researched yet. Window. Bunch of random things I haven't gotten unlocked. Okay. I have temp shift plates, but I don't have that. So I'm gonna want diamond window tiles there, right there. No, right here. Right next to that, we're gonna have insulated tile. Oh, a sec. That's too high. Too high. There, and then we have a temp shift plate made out of diamond, I assume, right above that. Diamond temp shift plate, where are you? Is it the first one, not the last one? Diamond temp shift plate can be right there. The very thing that makes fluorine reactive is what makes its salts unreactive and safe. It's the way of things. I present you chlorine trifluoride. The concrete was on fire. Okay. Amazing. That's unreachable. It'll be reachable if I do this. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to have another door on top of that. Mechanized airlock. I'm making these all out of gold. Let's do this one out of steel. This is going to be transferring heat. I think gold is actually fine. Gold is fine in all these, right? That's one of the things that I think that's one of the things that Francis John was saying so good about these builds, or about petroleum boilers. You can make it before you even get access to steel and stuff. Alright, so this is going to be diamond window tiles here. So diamond window tiles, and then a row of insulated tiles. Hydrofluorogas is another insanely dangerous chemical. I love that we're just talking about all these crazy, weird chemicals. Some things up. Chemistry is a wonderful thing, up to the point where it becomes totally horrifying and kills you. Yes. Yes, amazing. Okay, so that's that. Do I need there to be a gas in this for it to... I don't think there will need to be a gas there. So it's got that, and then it's got the metal tiles, and again, we're going to use gold. Probably means I need to make some more refined gold, actually. We're using a lot of refined gold here. Oh, I was actually out of refined iron for that. Okay, let's do 10 of this. Then 11 of iron. Chemistry is a wonderful thing as long as you don't get involved in fluorine chemistry or anything Thomas Klepotke is involved in. Okay. There's a lot of household items whose constituent materials are banned under the Geneva Convention as chemical weapons, like drain cleaner. Oh, God, okay. All right. All right, so over here is actually where we're going to be doing our... I almost actually am ready to build the shell of the actual heat exchanger. Can you remind me, Zoli, how many backflows I needed? Was it 2 or 3 if I'm using aluminum? I should probably do 3 just to be safe. We were talking about scary fluoride compounds. What about hexafluoroantimonate acid? Isn't that a super acid? It's 3 rows for aluminum. Okay, so we're going to do 3. All right, so that's going to be there. It's going to be... So he's got his little chamber there, and then this is going to be where the petroleum falls down into here. There's going to be a temp sensor, I think it's called. Thermosensor. Thermosensor, 1 space up above, 3 temp shift plates. 3. Might need to actually get more diamond. That's currently the strongest super acid known. Wow. Okay. Right, so there's that, and then we would want 2 spaces. 1, 2. Nope, actually cross 1, 2. So this is going to be like this. And then here is going to be the liquid vent. Hot stuff's coming out of it, so we'll do steel for the liquid vent. Just that one thing. Is that unreachable build? Doesn't say it's unreachable. You do gas emissions monitoring from time to time and monitor HF and in a couple of weeks cyanide residues. As long as you do a good risk assessment, the chance of something happening is extremely low. Okay. All right, well, while y'all talk about crazy, ridiculous gases that are extremely deadly and insane and other cool chemistry, I'm going to take my last break of the day. Use the restroom. So thank y'all so much for watching. As anybody do the stream and you are enjoying the Oxygen not included and or the talk of toxic chemicals. Please do hit the follow. And when I come back, we will see if we can at least get this build done. I don't know that we're going to get this entire thing online, but if I can get the build done, I'll be happy. See you all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.